When I was young, I would look at my grandfather's medals from his time serving during the Second World War with immense pride at his exceptional contributions to the war effort. Much later, I realized that for him, joining the other young men living in Mandate Palestine who enlisted in the British Army was not about covering oneself in glory. It was about recognizing the danger faced by those back home in Romania and feeling ready to do whatever it took to try and help. At that time, people from around the world used their talents, resources, and connections to help the Jews of Europe find their way to safety. Activists in North America lobbied governments, begging officials to take in refugees. Groups in the UK pressured Parliament to accept thousands of children in the Kinder Transport scheme. West London did its bit, lobbying to rescue many children before the war and giving them a place of safety and sanctuary. Safety is what is so desperately yearned for by our ancestors in our portion for this week. Like the many who had to undertake long, arduous journeys in search of a better life as Nazi oppression spread across Europe, the Israelites are still attempting to make their way across the wilderness to the land that God had assigned them. This week, they encounter the cruelty of xenophobia, as multiple kings refuse them the right of safe passage across their territories, even though our ancestors promised to refrain from using up any resources or from tarrying in their lands. Some rulers even set upon the Israelites with violence. It's hard not to read portions like this and recognize the modern significance. Today, there are nearly 100,000 people applying for asylum in the UK, and they want what our ancestors wanted: a life free from oppression, where they can live, love, and worship as they please. While we may not be able to help every single person, we can use the example of the generations before us, those who stepped up when they needed to inspire us to action. By taking part in our asylum seeker drop-in projects, we make a tangible difference in the lives of people who are on their journey to safety. This July, we're in particular need for volunteers. Will you step up and help? Shabbat Shalom.